lot of half square triangles on this one. This is called a garden patch block. And let me show you what it, I don't know if you could see that right there, what it would look like with a couple of them. But I got it out of this book here. And of course, this is a whole lot of little bitty squares, but we're going to get to it. We're going to go ahead and get to it. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I have a sick baby here. Didn't think I was going to get a video out this week. Because, you know, when you have sick kids, they want your undivided attention. So, she's been getting it too. Still a little tacky. I hope everyone is getting ready for the holidays. Got family. You're going to get to spend a holiday with your family this year. And I hope you know, we hadn't got to do that in a while. I think we're getting prepared for it. We're just going to eat, watch ball games, and gain a few extra pounds. That's what it's all about anyway, isn't it? And go into a coma, get up and eat again. That's how Thanksgiving work around here. These are 2-inch squares. My half square triangles, you know, always, I make them into 3-inch squares. I use 3-inch squares to make them and trim them down into 2.5. And this block's supposed to come out as 12 inches, so we'll see. We will see what we got going on. And I'm going to give you fair warning. Excuse the background noise. My young, that's Cookie. She's unhappy. Nothing's made her happy since she's been sick. So, my daughter's busy helping my grandson with a project. He's naming all the house plants. So I showed him, because his mama watered them and messed up his paper signs, so I showed him how to laminate them with some tape. So she's following up on that for me while I do this video. And Cookie's not happy because she's not getting the attention. Let's see, I think she had stolen. She keeps coming over here getting in my drawer. I need a pair of scissors. And I try to keep her out of it as much as possible, but it's like fighting an alligator with her. You take one thing from her, she grabs another. If you ever raise kids, you know what that's like. I think this is a cute little block. I don't know what my snips are. I hope my daughter, I think she had them and my daughter got them and put them up. I have to be really careful with her. Okay. I don't really like working with little bitty pieces, but sometimes you have to get what you want. So, we'll get it done. We will make it work. sure I don't flip any of these blocks. Only hard thing about this block was paying attention to your color, your layout, where you was laying out your colors. That was basically the only hard thing about it. I made a lot of half square triangles, but you can make 8 at a time. Maybe I should show you. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. This is gonna be crazy because I have a 4-inch block in the middle here. So how am I gonna work that? I guess it's gonna go on. No, it's not. Alright, I'm gonna have to, let's see. I'm gonna have to work around that bad boy. Yeah, these 2 blocks should have went on top of this one first, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna take these 2 off and I'll come back and we will do that another way. Okay, I'm back. So with this, because I had this 4.5-inch square, we're gonna have to make a 4 patch right here at the top and bottom. We can't chain piece that until we make this 4 patch. Just a second, I pull that off and not cut it. Let me find my threads here. I didn't think about or look at how to sew this block before I started sewing. So that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay, so we're going to do a 4 patch here at the top. So we can get them lined up. We are. Alright, here we go. I think we're cooking with fish grease now. Okay, I can chain these right here. And then I'm going to try to finger press this out so I don't have to cut the video off and go iron it. We're going to see. And leader. Okay, now we have this 4 patch. And you know, I always open my seams. So I'm going to see if I can finger press these seams open. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. We got these. So this right here, we had to do a 4 patch. So that's our 4 patch. Well, we're gonna go ahead and put this together here to make that 4 patch, so we can those seams to snuggle with each other. Y'all forgive me for the background noise there. so now we have a 4 patch that will, there's a 4 patch. And you know, when I looked at that 4.5-inch square, I was like, that is not right. But, you know, you lose 1/4 of an inch in these seams, so there's our top piece. Can you see that? So then we're going to connect it to this one here, the 4.5-inch square. I'm going to connect it there, which it only has 1 seam here, 2 seams, 3 seams, 1 on each end. And 1 in the middle. So I'm gonna get that lined up. Make sure it's lined up good. Roll your seam down. Now I open those seams, so because I do not want all that bulk in the middle of my So we gotta make another 4 patch over here. This block is a little bit more difficult than what I've been showing you guys, so. But it's a pretty block and people will think that you really worked hard on it. So we gotta do another 4 patch right here. I'm not lining my stiff glue. I got another 4 patch made. I'm gonna press those seams open again. I gotta press does a real good job. You can do it with your nails if you don't have this tool. But this tool just presses it out really good. And all kind of little tricks, don't we? All kind of little gadgets. Okay, somehow my camera cut off, but anyway. What I had to do was go up here and I had to make these the 2 squares here, I had to make a 4 patch and add it on to the 4.5-inch block. And I hate that the camera cut off because I was showing you how to do all of that and to open your seams here. So this is the 4 patch. This is what I made. I made a 4 patch. And so I'm going to connect it to this 4-inch block that's in the middle of it. I apologize. I don't know what happened, you know. I just happened to look up and notice that the camera was off. I was talking to myself in here. Glad the neighbors wasn't looking. They would have been having me sign up for the nut house. But things happen. So we're going to carry on. get it done. We're gonna get it done. And I use my little pressure to iron out my little, open up my seams. And it just went up on the machine. Yeah, the seam ripper went up on the machine. But I will go and open up all of those. So this, something right here. Something is not right. I am missing something. Got some blocks missing here. What did I do with them? I think I'm missing 2. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what happened here because I have nothing right here. This goes up here. All of this is meeting. No, it's not meeting. I don't know. Anyway, we'll come back. Okay. Once you do all your seam allowances on this side here, it will match up, which it doesn't look like it's matched up well, but I know I can snug it in whatever in the seam allowance to make it match up, the green here to match up. But it just looked like I was missing some blocks, and I was like, hey, it looked good on the board before I started sewing, so what did I do? So, all right, now we can do chain piece this side, and I'll have to go and open up all the seam allowances on it, and then we'll come back and put this puppy together. I told my daughter, I said, oh, those videos are not going to be any good because something went wrong. You know, all this cutting you do, you really don't want nothing going wrong. But it's, I guess, a more complicated block than I expected. So if you make this block, don't get upset. I took the heartache for you because I was, you know, it hurt your heart when you do all that work and then it doesn't turn out. So it will turn out. It will once you get, let's see, how many seam allowances in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 seam allowances that will draw that up. So you will be good. I just picked that up, messed with it. I shouldn't have did that. I should have paid attention to what I was doing. Okay. Yes, I was definitely in my feelings there, y'all. But as I tell you all the time on my videos, I am not an expert. I am learning as I go. I'm teaching myself. I am teaching myself. I hope you're recording this time. I just did all of that explaining. You're recording. Oh, come on, don't give me no slack here. It's gray outside. I guess my machine is gray today. Or it may be me. Feeling some type of way because I didn't know what was going on there. So it just may be me. we are going to open up these seam allowances. We are going to finger press them open so we can come back, and I'm going to go over and press them. But right now I'm going to finger press them open. So and this little tool is really nice. And I got this from T's T Quilts. I don't know if she's still selling them. She had a venue that was selling them, and a bunch of us ordered them from her. And that will last you a lifetime. Your kids will be giving it away and your stuff when you're gone. Unless your dog chews it up. Don't let your dog chew it up. My dog thinks everything on the floor is his toy. He likes to chew. He's 2 years old. I don't know why he's still acting like he's teething. But this block is going to come together. And if it's awesome, we just gonna take a blind eye to it. I'm going to go open these seams up, press them open, and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. I got the seams open here. And see how much difference this looks like. It's not gonna fit. But it will. It will. So, yeah, gave me a heart attack, but I'm back. So, let's just try to line this up as best as we can. Get her finished. Get her done. She may not be one of my best blocks, but let's hope we can recognize it, okay? This is unedited here, honey. But once you get these 5 seams in here, it will draw it up a lot. I can't even keep up with my leaders. That one. There's a lot of seams in this. Believe that. This is not going to be your easiest block to do. But I got faith in you. I believe you can do it. And you're going to be proud of yourself when you do it. You will definitely be proud of yourself. And I'll be proud of you too. It's a little challenging. We need to challenge ourselves sometimes. I don't think it would have been so challenging for me. I'm just not in the mindset today to be doing this. But I'm going to get it did. And then I'm going to go back to relaxing. I think all this week I'm going to just relax. I need a break from Cookie being sick. Okay, we got 2 more here. Make sure we got that right. We didn't spin it. Okay, we're gonna get this. Then I'm gonna go open those seams. I'm gonna open the seams for you, and then we're gonna come back and put it together. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. A lot of bulk in this, lots of bulk in this block. Now me myself, I probably would have did this with bigger blocks to kind of spread that out, but I'm just going through what was in the book, just going by what was in the book. So this is our last seam. This thing don't mess us up. Don't mess us up. Keep going. Keep going. Don't want it to trip us up. Right here show you how much this block drawed up. See how much it drawed up now? Yeah. So now you know it will fit your block. And I should have known that. See how much it drawed up when you put it together. So I'm going to go open these seams and I'll come back and we'll put the 3 pieces together. Okay. Look like we're going to be a little bit off on this. I'm going to try to make sure I wedge these in here. Pay attention to these seams here. But we're going to put these 3 together. And then we'll be through. So, here we go. Y'all keep your fingers and toes crossed. We'll see what comes out in the wash. I have to do a little scratching right here in order to get that to line up. But I don't want to scratch it right here. So. Pay attention to this. I'm thinking that the seam allowance, it will be in the seam allowance. But I just want to make sure. So, that's why we're going to pay some attention to it. Good thing about your feed dogs, well, it's on the bottom, so the feed dog should feed it in. Me pulling on it. And this is going to tell the story, y'all. This is going to tell the story. Whether I'm going to have a wonky block or not. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Can you see that? You'll be able to see it better when I press it out. Alright, let's get this piece on. I don't think I did too bad with it. Let's get this one lined up. Make sure we pay attention to those seams there. I don't know why I'm sitting sideways at my machine. Okay. Let's see here. Let's make sure that is lined up nicely. The seams flipping on me. There we go. This don't seem like I'm gonna have to do too much of a scratch on it. What are you doing? What are you doing, machine? I had a seam that was trying to flip. You want to make sure those, if you got them open, you want to make sure they're laying flat. You can use a stiletto, and I have one. Don't never use it. I always sticking my fingers up in there. I guess when I sew my finger one day, I'll stop. Seems like it's okay. Just a lot of bulk there. Just felt like it wasn't flat enough. Just a lot of bulk. Lots of bulk in this block. That's why I was opening up all these seams, because it's a lot of seams. Okay. We got it done. We got her done. Here's our block. I'm going to go press it out, open those seams, and I'll be back and show it to you. Okay, you guys. Here we are with our block. It's all finished. Maybe I should put it on the board and let you see. It's all finished. This corner, I had to take those loose because I had flipped the blocks. So, it took me a minute, but this is our block. Ain't it pretty? You could probably set these on point, but it is the garden patch. That's what it is. So maybe that's a little bit more challenging for you. I don't know. For you new ones, for your older ones, it's probably not. And I think I did pretty good getting this to line up, this block here to line up, because I thought it was going to be really wonky, but it's not. So, this is it. And of course, all my seams are open on the back. Got all those open. Let me set it up the way it's set up in the book. So, this is your top and your bottom, you know. But it's 4 corners, so you go any way you want it. And like I say, I had to show you 3 of them together. You may have to puff out your screen a little bit to see that. But that's what it looks like. Is that focusing? That's what it looks like. 4 of them together. But like I say, I always like to use a little sashing to have everything to kind of display its own thing. Each block has something different. Okay, I'm going to come back and talk to you in just a second. Alright everybody, I'm back. I just want to talk to you and thank you for your time, spending your time with me today. One note, don't ever do a project when you are tired. And I mean, I had to take that block loose. I was a little bit flustered with it, but we got it. But anyway, I want you all to go over and show a love to another YouTube subscriber that I watch faithfully every time she puts out a video, her and Erica, I watch them because they got a lot they can teach you. And her name on YouTube is Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'll put that, I know, I won't probably. I'll put it in my description so you can go and look at her. But go over, she's a lovely lady, and she will answer any question you have as soon as she can. So, you know, she's a teacher. She has students. So, she's someone you want to look out for. She made a big coffee pot quilt to color with her grandkids. And I thought, oh, I'm a coffee drinker. So, I liked it. I loved all those colors that she had in it. Real bright. Pretty colors, and she's gonna be doing a sew along soon, so you may want to tune in, get familiar with her, and watch some of her videos, and maybe you'll do the sew along with her. And also, you know, I talk about Erica all the time. Erica is one of my subscribers. I have put her in one of my other videos, but she's a teacher. Well, she teaches on YouTube. She don't have students outside of YouTube, but anyway, she's one that will inspire you, and also Brenda here will inspire you. So look at those two videos, but I will put them in my descriptions for you, and you can go over and look at them, and just let them know that I sent you over. I have some of their subscribers. Erica has a big audience. Me and Brenda don't yet. So go over and just let her know that I asked you to come over and show us some love. And I'm going to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving right now. And I'm going to get off and get some rest. Go back to relaxing. So I hope everybody enjoyed Turkey Day. Watch some football. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to lock the kids up in a room by themselves. Just kidding. That ain't going to never happen. I'm going to have to lock myself up in a room by myself to watch football. And they still going to be beating on the door. So, you know how that works. But anyway, God bless you. And if you you and your family. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to my video. This will help my channel out a lot. And happy Turkey Day. Bye, everybody.